Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan, here with another Plan With Me video in my B6 size week on 2 pages. So there is the spread for Monday, July 23rd through to July 29th, where I use the, I think it's the Goal Getter kit from GP Sticker Studio, and I love the greens and how neutral it is. One of my I just like it. I'm really liking the vertical layout, and I'm trying to really make it work for me. So for this week, don't mind my voice please, for Monday July 30th through to Sunday August 5th, I thought I'd try and challenge myself a little bit. I have a few of these recollection stickers, so it's not necessarily a kit, but this was these were, I guess, given to me by a friend of mine who no longer needed them, which was amazing because these are so gorgeous. I'm going to try and make a spread just out of these. So there's quite a few things here that I could definitely use, but this is going to be a challenge, absolutely. Ooh, and I love these icons. I'm a big fan of rose gold, so this will definitely take me out of my comfort zone, trying to still create a spread that looks great, but is still functional. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to try and do this one as a talk through as well, but then if I'm finding that it's taking just a little bit too long, then I will probably do this as a speed through and voiceover. So I'm just going to lay out the stickers here so I know exactly what I have. I have way too much stuff in this area. So, okay, so those are the washi. And those look like, okay, so I'm just trying to keep all the same things together so that I'm not duplicating anything. Hey, you rock. And no taken. Perfect. So there's basically like 2 of each sheet. So this is going to be really different for me. What I'm going to do first is maybe try and... Ooh, that would look pretty. And then if I made kind of full boxes with these, so how many are there? 1, 2, 3. I don't want to put like the same one all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay, we'll just look at the sheet. There's 5 there. And then I could probably do something and make a full box out of the washi strips. I've seen other people do it, such as Holly Plans, and I've seen her make I guess a full box spread with just washi tape. Let me just grab my X-Acto knife here. So I'm just going to start like that and angle it. And then this one. I wonder if I should just have put this in the middle actually. That's okay. And then maybe the pink one. No, we'll do the marble. I'm going to try and use everyone from the same sheet first. If I can get that off. Oh my gosh. I think this was one of the things though that I've stayed away from some of the recollection stuff in Michael's, just because some of the stickers that I've received or purchased haven't been easy to take off the sticker sheet. And then I get frustrated. Then okay, so far looking really, really cute. And then once I cut all that off, it will be even cuter. If I could just get it off here. So I'll do part of it here and then the other part in the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is then take my ruler, line that up. And what I love about this ruler is that you can see right through it, so you can see exactly where the lines are and to straighten it out. Oh my gosh, okay, that's what I didn't think of, is how this is going to rip up my paper in the end. Did not think that through, especially now that that washi's stuck down. And I don't own any undo, so this will be very interesting. Just gonna have to do this very gently. Okay, so that was kind of a planner fail. I'm kind of disappointed with how that turned out, but I mean, it looks cute. I'm just really disappointed with how the rest of it turned out. So you know what? I will still make it work. Okay, so note taken. We're not going to do that again. But maybe what I think I'm going to do is layer the different washi with it. So like this one. To create my own box. I'm gonna put it across Tuesday and Wednesday, and be careful not to put that down because I don't want to rip anything up. And I will use that on a different, ooh, or maybe, yes. Oh, I like it. And then I will place the sticker in the middle. And yes, it's it's going over both days, but I don't mind that so much. I wonder is there any bigger ones that I could put with, ooh. I have this rose gold washi, which is my favorite, that I'm gonna use to kind of cover up what's happening here on the sides, just so that it covers up where I've ripped up the paper. And this is 28-pound paper from, I think I got it at Staples. And it's great quality paper. It's just when you get washi and anything stuck to it, it will rip the paper, which is unfortunate. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Yes, you're gonna still get that and still get that, but it looks pretty cute actually, the way that has worked out. Oh, I love it. So then I think I'm gonna do something similar with these as well. Maybe use I have some very important planning to do. I love rose gold. I'm a big fan of the rose gold, so this just worked out really well. I'm gonna save that for something, but maybe use one of the other washi strips. I have a few. Ooh, this one is cute. Actually, even before I do that, I'm going to measure out the box. This is a smart thing to do. Measure out the width of the box, so it's 1.5 inches, and then measure out this so that I can just cut it and not have to worry about placing it down on the paper and then being worried about ripping up my paper. Just because the last thing, again, I want to do is have that happen. And I know for some of you this is like a lot of effort to go into planning and making something nice and pretty, but I don't know, I think for me it's worth it. If you end up using your planner all the time and it makes you feel good and it's a way for you to get a creative outlet, then by all means, go ahead and do it. I mean, I am the last person to judge anybody else for their hobbies. It is not straight. And if I'm so afraid of ripping it up now. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that as is. And then place the, where is it? This box right here. So I'm basically making my own full boxes and I am liking it. I'm liking the effect. So you don't necessarily need to buy a kit, although I do love all the kits that I've been able to buy. They're all gorgeous, and I've gotten some new ones from GP Sticker Studio. Before using my B6, I was very much like, oh, I need to simplify. I can't have too many, having too many things just stresses me out. Whereas now, once I've had my B6, I'm like, well, let's just make sure I have enough of everything. Oh, other than that mess over here, I really like that. That's pretty. So, okay. Now I'm going to put these all up at the top here because they are gorgeous. And I wonder if I could have used maybe date covers, but don't necessarily need them. I'm making the decision now that instead of putting them all across as one, I'm going to cut them individually in between. And I'm gonna do, I know it is going to take a little bit longer and you're all probably like, this video is getting much, ow, oh. I've just poked myself with my X-Acto knife. That shows you how organized I am as a planner. I'm not very safe. So don't always use me as an example of planner safety. I really need to get one of those slice tools that everybody has. I see the ones that, for example, the Jasenia from the Planner Sophisticate uses. I love her videos. And her spreads always turn out so pretty. So there's a little bit piece left. And then I'll use this. Actually, that's awkward. I'll go the other way. So you guys, if you have any ideas for what you'd like to see in my planner videos, please let me know. If there's any, if you guys have any questions, any kits that you'd like to see, any ways of planning you'd like to see, let me know. I'm open to different ideas and suggestions. Or if you guys have ideas for shops that you guys want me to try, let me know. I love trying Canadian shops as well. One, because I mean, shipping in Canada isn't too bad. And plus the shipping now from the United States is just crazy. I find now with the increase in the Etsy fees as well that a lot of shops are increasing their prices due to the Etsy fees, or some shops are moving to their own standalone site altogether through Shopify, which is great. I mean, I did appreciate Etsy for those who were starting their business. It was a great way to get traffic, but now with the increase in fees, they're taking away a lot of those profits from those small businesses, which I am not a fan of. All right, oh, I am really liking that. That is gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do now is put my to-do list down at the bottom here. And I think, do I have enough to use as like headers? No, I don't. I wish I did. No. Maybe. Hold on. I could use that. Absolutely. So, yes, I'm going to use these as my to-do list headers. So far, I am finding that these curl like crazy when you try and take them off the sticker paper. A little bit difficult to work with. Yeah, that one is really difficult to work with. I'm not exactly sure why. Yeah, that one is there. A little difficult, but we're making it work. So I'm just creating headers now. And what I said this week I was going to try something new in terms of the placement of where everything was, but I'm basically doing everything the same as last week. I'm putting all of my big boxes in the middle. I'm going to put my to-do list down at the bottom because that's what's working for me. Being able to see all of my to-do lists down at the bottom is really, really working for me right now. And then I'll put my work shifts or any appointments I have up at the top. And then that way I can see everything very clearly as well. I think maybe next week I will give the placing different elements around the spread a try. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Spread the elements around throughout the spread. Maybe spreading the full boxes in different places, but we will see. But these were such pretty stickers that I couldn't not use them. So I thought, you know what, let's do something different. Let's give it a try and let's try and make my own crazy spread here. I'm a big fan of the rose gold, as you can tell. Let's cut that down here. So I was able to cut that down. Sorry, I'm still trying to plan and watch a movie in the background, even though it's on like silent. What do you guys watch anything in the background while you're planning, or do you listen to music? What do you guys do? Now that I'm doing the voiceovers on my videos, I'm not normally watching anything in the background, although, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am watching Twilight right now. No judgment. Do not judge. Okay, so checklists. There's quite a few in here actually, and I'm wondering, you know what, I'm going to use them all, but I'm going to cut them down. So how many are there? There's 10. I'm going to cut them down to like 5. 5 seems a reasonable number for me. Yeah, that's what I've been working with all the last couple of weeks. So I'm just going to cut them all down to the 5. Where? Yep, so like that. Okay. Things are easier when you cut them down. It's definitely easier to be able to put them down on the paper or to take them off the sticker paper rather than trying to stick it on your sheet first, then trying to cut it off the sheet, as I've been able to see here. My cutting skills are not great. My laying down sticker skills are not great, but you make do. Oh, I like that. Really cute. That's turning out well. I'm really liking this color scheme. The rose gold and the black and the gray. Really cute. Whoopsie. Cute. I have left a little room there just in case I have anything that comes up, and I'm just looking back at my previous spreads. What I might do is I can also include my work shift down there, but I just want to leave that open for anything else that might come up. And maybe I'll put in a work shift across that area so that I can just block that out like it didn't happen. I do have an important appointment that day for Henry. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put in my work shifts, but I haven't decided what is the best way to do that. And now I have all my stuff everywhere, which makes it difficult. Okay. So now I'm going to try and start filling in the days here as well as my work shifts. And I found this sticker. It really should be Friday. I'm going to place that on Monday. Or just over Monday and Tuesday and cover up that gross place where I ripped up the paper. Okay, good. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in my work shifts, and there's 2 major appointments I have next week as well, so I want to keep track of those. With work shifts, how do I want to do this? Maybe I'll do these in these cute arrows. I just also want to see what kind of the icons I have. Okay. So for work shifts, what I will do, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I have another sheet of this somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, so my work shifts will be with those. I'll put this down here because I have an appointment first. And then this one I also have an appointment first. And then Thursday is slightly different. So I'm going to use one of these. Or maybe there's one with just 3. Maybe a checklist with just 3. I'm calling out to it like it's gonna come jump out at me. So maybe cut off the first one because I only need 3 for Thursday. And then Friday, I am working that day as well. I'm basically working every day this week. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I've had to rearrange a whole bunch of stuff, so it had to work out this way, unfortunately. Okay. So let's use this one for Friday, because it's just an early shift, so not too bad. And then Saturday. Saturday's a crazy one actually, so I can't use these. Saturday I have a few, no, just 2 things. So how do I want to do this? Okay, so I'll do that as well as the meeting. No, I don't want to put rose gold right next to the rose gold, so I'll use this one. Okay, and then Sunday will be marble. Perfect. Okay, so oh, you know what? That actually turned out so much better than I ever thought it would. And then I'm gonna put, I need to put an important thing here as well because my daughter is sleeping over at my sister's house. So I'm just gonna start writing everything in, and I'm gonna do this sped up with a voiceover. So now I'm using my Uniball Signo pen that I just bought at Staples in a 3-pack, and I'm going to start writing in my work shifts, but not before I start putting in important little events here with the icons and going ahead and writing in my shifts now. I don't work, I mean, I don't, the way I plan, I don't go on a day-to-day basis. I don't write everything in daily. I kind of just go where I see fit. So if I have my whole work schedule, I'll write that all in. And then I know that we have an appointment on Tuesday morning for the builders to look at anything, any issues with the house. Wednesday, Henry has a speech and language play group. Thursday are my 2 meetings with Weight Watchers. Friday, took a few extra hours in the call center. Saturday, I'm working at a Sherwood Park, and then a few more hours. I'm working every day this week. It's crazy. So then if I ever make any mistakes, I'm just using my white pen here to kind of erase. It's not even white out. It's just, it erases any marks that I've made a mistake on. So now I'm going to actually just take a few of these icons, and ever since I started planning in my B6 as my main weekly planner, I'm using these icons a lot more than I ever used to. So down at the bottom, I'm listing when I plan on going for my walks. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. Any to-do list I'm gonna fill in throughout the week, but I actually really like how that turned out. It was a bit of a gong show, honestly, with the ripping up, but you know what, you can't even really see it anymore. But I am really liking that. So this is definitely a way you guys can use random stickers and make them into a really cool spread. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again and have a great day.